Hi everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how I made this cool liquid loading circle in Figma. So the first thing we're going to need to do is create a frame, and then we are going to round that frame so it becomes a circle. Then we are going to press P for the pen tool and create our waves while holding shift so that they are symmetrical. I mean, they don't have to be 100% symmetrical, but let's give it a let's see how it looks like if it's symmetrical. And we're going to extend it down below and come here and up. Okay. After that, you are going to double click to make it a shape, and you are going to add a fill gradient over here by pressing this one and choosing a blue color. So we're going to go with a light blue. Then we are going to go with a more dark blue while changing the maybe hue like this. We're going to be extending this one here just so that it's not too harsh. We are going to also round the corners here. Okay, round the corners. And we are going to duplicate this one by holding Alt and dragging. We are going to slightly change the colors here to give it some variation. Yep, just a little bit. Give it a little bit of a variation. Doesn't have to be that much, but go ahead and drag these two here like this. Now we are going to want to make him a little bit bigger so that it feels more like waves. Okay, and maybe even, stretch them a little bit more. And we are going to want to actually increase the, we are going to slightly move one of them to the left to add some variation to it. And I see here the colors are a little bit too far off, so let's just adjust them a little bit so that they're not like too, we don't want them to be too, oh yeah, by the way, we need to remove the strokes. We don't want them to be too far off from each other so they don't feel like they're completely different things, okay? We need them to be a little bit closer, not too close, but a little bit closer. So let's just do that. Because if I make them too close, they're not going to be, you're not going to be able to see them very well. You can always, play with the shapes a little bit as you like. For example, here I squished it a little bit. You can always play with the shapes until you get like the wave shape that you want. So here, so after I do this, I'll want to also change the color of the frame. So here I will change this into a little bit of a darker blue, like that. Maybe it can be a gradient as well, something like that. But add a little bit more darker so that you can see it better. After that, we are going to right click, create component, and we are going to go over to the properties and create a variant. We're going to create a new variant of this one, drag it up down here, and we are going to select the inside shapes, and we are going to drag them below. As you can see, if you drag them like that, they are going to go out, so you will need to use your arrows to bring them down totally outside of the frame. Then you are going to drag these and bring them up. You're going to go to prototype, and you are going to connect these, make it after delay. Then you're going to click on Smart Animate. You should probably set it at like 3,500 milliseconds. Let's give it a try and see if it works or not. You can also decrease the size here. Let's give it a try. Oh. And the experiment, what I'm going to do is actually have these go in opposite angles. So I'm going to have this one go like this, and this one go to the opposite angle. This one here, like this. See? Now it looks much better because there is more variation to how they are being transformed. So see, with a little bit of tweaking now it looks really cool and you have a liquid loading circle. If you like this, make sure to follow and comment your thoughts down below.